Grasshoppers are the first mount that you have access to, and maybe the only mount that you have access to for a while. So how do you unlock them? Hello Ratbags, it's Jade. I'm going to show you how. So basically you have to get their bait, and then you have to pretty much beat them over the head while you've got the bait in your inventory. You don't drop the grasshopper treat that you'll be able to craft. You don't actually try and feed him it by hand until you've hit him over the head a good few times. Seems a bit cruel. The game actually tells you this, I do believe, when you pick up the tree or on one of the owl boards. And yeah, pretty much dominate them, maybe reduce them just below half health, and it should then give you the prompt to tame. Bingo, you'll also get an achievement for the first time you do it. You then simply hop on and you'll be able to jump around. They've got a fairly limited stamina bar, so generally you can only hop once and then wait a few seconds for it to replenish. And if you leave it for longer, you should be able to jump a little bit further or a little bit higher. They run slightly quicker as well when you hold the run button, using up your stamina too. You have to be very careful with water. If they so much as even touch the water, sometimes they can actually start to drown. You've only got like half a millisecond to get them out, and if it's too deep they will simply die straight away. They can be pretty easy to lose though. They will attack other creatures after momentarily running off, so do be on your guard as they can be killed pretty easily. They'll pretty much defend you. If you want to heal them because their health is still low from you giving them a pummel, or they have taken some hits, you can just drop food in front of them and they'll go ahead and eat it. And they'll pretty much eat almost anything. Literally anything that says you can feed it to the creature, they'll munch on. Does look like these are the only grasshoppers that you can tame. Don't try taming the nighttime variants, I don't think it works. Likewise, there is another variant, maybe even a different insect entirely, but it looks pretty similar, called a luba, and that is also something that you cannot tame, only the grasshoppers. They'll pretty much follow you anywhere. If you happen to die though and respawn at your bed, you may find your grasshopper has magically teleported to where you are. In an update just before release, they added the ability to tell it to wait so it will stay in one spot, or you can release it and that's it, it will pretty much return to the wild. Hopefully in the future the devs will introduce the mechanic they spoke about, which was that creatures and tames will become more loyal to you, and so we may get more bonuses, either like more stamina or maybe more attack damage. It looks like that will come in early access with the stables that will be added as well. You can pretty much jump from any height knowing you'll be safe if you land, so go ahead and be a bit of a daredevil. Just to repeat, do not try to land in any water. So you'll need to unlock the cauldron first so that you can actually make the grasshopper treat, and you can see it uses 3 insect eggs, 1 petal and 2 seed oil. So that does mean you also need the stone grinder to make the seed oil. So you won't be getting one of these on day one probably. In fact, it's quite a few days I would say of grinding certain materials and unlocking them crafting benches before you'll be able to get it. The insect eggs, your best bet is to kill a bunch of ladybirds. You've got an equal chance, I do believe, of finding female or male, and avoid killing ants because obviously unless it's a queen ant, it's not going to drop an insect egg. They are around the starting areas, but just maybe a little bit more south around here. This is where you're going to find them, in the tall grasses. They'll be able to skimmy up slight inclines, but not direct vertical walls, so they're not that great for getting up certain trees or big massive rocks, but of course you will hopefully be able to jump up. And just a little sneaky hint about the rest of the tames, which I'll be showing you how to get. You will need to complete certain objectives for the NPCs or find NPCs to get the treat recipes. There we go, that is everything you need to know about SMALLAND Survive the Wilds. Do leave a like, make sure you check out my brand new channel, JADE-PG 100 Days, where I'll be live streaming 100 days of SMALLAND, probably going on right now. Until next time, Ratbags, laters.